scary.
Come now. There's nothing to be afraid of. You're not going to be afraid of a couple paintings now, are you?
No, but...
Yes, I know. It's Richard. He was angry, but he wasn't angry with you. You know...
I don't think he is. He doesn't like me following you around.
Yes, but it's because he worries you'll get hurt. Pumpkin, there are much more serious things going on right now.
Those people who put us into boxes. And who hurt you.
Yes, them. But don't be scared. Mommy's here.
I know.
I won't let anyone hurt you. Ever.
There you are. But... what on earth is that mark?
I ran into an experienced Inquisitor. I was caught off guard.
Not a dangerous mission, was it? You brought back a souvenir.
I'm still in one piece. That's all that matters. Where have you been? I've been looking for you since I got back, but...
The prince hasn't given me a moment's rest since I returned.
I won't hide the fact that I was happy that you were the one to... well...
That I informed them about the Second Inquisition. Yes, I can imagine.
Are you still angry that Hazel let me out? Don't you think there are more pressing issues here?
See? I told you so.
That's enough. I'm not venting frustration. Can't you see that? You're confusing a wounded ego with my professional concerns.
I appreciate you worrying, but...
Yes, I'm troubled by the faith that you place in Hazel, and I have good reason to be. She didn't follow your treatment protocol. Usually, I give you your treatment when you awaken. You're not stable, Lesha.
Enough with that already.
You failed miserably with the mission the prince gave you. That's proof of it.
What do you mean?
You didn't have a firm grasp of the risks.
How could I have guessed that...
And to top it off, you didn't bring anyone back to the prince. You'll become more and more overwhelmed by your visions and your hallucinations. All this because she's afraid. Hazel has become dependent on you.
Don't you think you're blowing things a bit out of proportion? Dependent on me?
On your visions, of course. Don't you understand? She didn't bring them up?
She did mention them in passing.
She needs your premonitions to help her anticipate the future, to try to influence the course of events.
She would like to, you mean?
What do you mean by that?
They're strange images.
You mean to say they're symbolic?
That's it, symbolic, I guess. But it's hard to say what they could mean.
That's why I don't think it's a good idea to encourage Hazel to think she can rely on your visions to serve her own ambitions. Here's a dose of your treatment. Take it immediately.
This will rid me of my premonitions, is that it?
I don't have time to break this to you gently. I have to go straight to the point.
What are you talking about?
Lesha, Halsey isn't real.
What?
It's not true, is it?
You're the only one who sees her.
No.
Our family has a gift for seeing things.
No, Halsey is my daughter.
In your mind. It's always difficult to pull you away from her. That's why I try to treat you as soon as you awaken to keep Halsey from reappearing.
He's lying, Mom! He hates me!
You're either lying or you're wrong. I don't know which, but it's not true.
Lesha.
But Hazel sees her.
When your hallucinations increase, your premonitions do too. They become more specific and more reliable. And that's what the prince wants. But you grow increasingly catatonic. Halsey starts to take over.
No! I don't want you to leave me!
Enough! Shut up, both of you!
It's just you and me, Lesha.
Oh, no.
He's a liar! It's not true!
I regret having to inflict this terrible shock on you, each and every time.
Every time?
Lesha, the prince wants to see you. Immediately.
Yes, of course. Just a minute.
I'm not supposed to be here. I should have left for the Red Salon already.
Why? No, you can't just leave like that. I have too many questions.
Hazel doesn't like to wait.
We'll have time. Go now. Obey the prince, Lesha. Stay where it's safe, and above all, drink.
There. I'm coming.
Lesha, I wanted to thank both of you
The
for...
prince sees me. See, Mom? Richard's a liar.
Are you all right, Lesha? You seem...
Quit pretending.
Come now, Lesha. What's wrong?
You've been pretending to see Halsey since the very beginning. Why did you lie to me?
Lie to you? I didn't lie to you. Halsey is part of... and I accept you just the way you are. That's all.
Oh, I see.
You are the only one I trust. Tell me, why would I play games with you?
That's exactly the question I'm asking you.
It's more complicated than it seems. Halsey has made you better. And in my opinion, she's good for you.
I don't know about that, but I don't like feeling like I'm being toyed with.
Nobody is toying with you. It's quite the contrary. We all need you. Now, more than ever before. You need to help us.
After all that I've just learned, something tells me you're going to want me to have a premonition.
Yes, I need to know if I made the right decisions. It's essential.
I think Richard is right. It makes my problems worse. I'm sorry.
Lesha, I trust you. You should trust me. Richard's mistaken, I swear it.
Mom?
It's not as simple as that. I don't choose when they happen.
Mom! Mom, listen to me.
Yes, sweetie. What is it?
There's no point. The swan will lose its head in 2 days. I just saw it. We know, Mom.
What's going on? Lesha, is Halsey speaking to you? What is she saying?
There are too many voices, too many things inside my head. It's too much for me to see what's going to happen.
Okay, I understand. You've been through a lot.
Yes.
So I won't insist right now. Take a few hours to rest, and we'll talk later.
Thank you, Hazel. Damn it. I don't know who to believe anymore. Richard or Hazel.
Please, Mom. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
You don't exist. You're just in my head.
Please don't leave me. Let me stay with you, Mom.
No, Richard is right. I need to get better.
La niña a tomar por culo.
Damn it. That hallway again. And my memory loss. Halsey. Oh, shit. I have to find Richard at the Red Salon. He's gonna have to explain this.
Se avecina algo tocho.
Por la marca que le ha dejado en la cara. Pero... ya veremos. No voy a decir nada, pero se avecina algo tocho. Me está interesando la historia de Lesha.
I get the feeling I've been here before.
Sobre todo porque se ha cruzado con la Inquisición, ha tenido el giro este de argumento con la niña. Igual la que menos me interesa ahora mismo es la de Emen.
Sorry, we're closed. Oh, Lesha. I'm so sorry. I didn't recognize you.
La de Caleb se mantiene...
It's kind of a bad time.
Se mantiene por
There's a
Underwood.
code red and
I know.
Still in the basement. I need you to take care of it when you're finished here.
No problem.
And if you see Wyatt, tell him I'm looking.
So you tell us that the SI has the address of this salon, and you come anyway.
Beryl, you shouldn't be here.
Me
They
ha
could
visto
show
con
up at any
ofuscación.
time.
I know that. Why are you here?
Y él también tiene, ¿no? Joder, macho. A este cabrón no... A este cabrón no hay forma, de enfrentarse a él, a Underwood. Es que tiene las... las estadísticas son muy tochas, ¿eh?
I came to get Richard. Do you know where I can find him?
Probably in the basement packing up, like everyone else. But I guess with your little memory issues, you wouldn't remember where it is.
Don't provoke me. Now's not the time. I suppose no one's volunteering to stick around here.
That's right, especially not me. If you see Wyatt, tell him to come downstairs to help me. It's an urgent request.
Wyatt?
Yes, a thin blood who works for me. He must be helping the staff.
Wyatt?
There's a lot of stuff here that could give the SI much more than just this bar. There'd be no point in running if they could track us down.
Yes, of course. And if you see Richard, could you...
I'll let him know you're looking for him, as usual.
Wyatt es el tipo ese que nos encontramos siendo Caleb.
Yes, it's done.
El que dijo no, hasta aquí y se piró.
Got the suppliers and the VIP files left to do.
All right, I'm gonna need a badge for the basement too.
I don't have one, sorry.
Vamos a darle a este.
They could get here at any time.
Sorry, I've still got work to do.
We're not open for customers. We're closed.
I'm not here to imbibe. Is there someone named Wyatt here?
Yeah, but he's transferring the kind right now. He shouldn't be long.
All right. I'm looking for Richard. Have you seen him?
Yeah, he gave orders to the staff. And then he went to the rotunda in the back.
Voy a mirar.
You think they're gonna hurt her? No, they wouldn't do that. I hope not. No, she's a vintage. She's worth way too much.
What are they doing? I've got to move, and they're still not all here.
Sorry, but I've given too much today. I don't want your blood. Why are you waiting here?
We can't leave without Clarice, apparently.
Who's that?
A fucking starlet who'll do anything for attention. She locked herself in the injection room.
Do you know why?
Because she's a fucking junkie. Just like all the vintages. Withdrawal makes her totally paranoid. Give her some Trajax to calm her down and we'll finally be able to leave.
Have you seen Dr. Dunham?
Nah, sorry. Ask the masters.
What are they doing? I've got to move, and they're still not all here.
Estoy con Auspex y ni siquiera le puedo ver. ¿Por qué es este, el Wyatt?
Sorry, but the SI might show up at any second. I wouldn't hang around here if I were you.
The boss. Ugh, another one of them.
So, what do we do now?
How the hell should I know?
We could break down the door to get her out.
We don't have the equipment for that.
I could ask Dr. Dunham.
No way. We'll figure something out. When is Wyatt supposed to be back?
He shouldn't be long now.
If what Mr. Dunham says is true, we've got to get out of here fast. But we can't let them get their hands on such a priceless vessel.
Do you think this business about the SI is true? Are they really coming here?
All right. Go to the front. When Wyatt gets here, tell him to be ready. I'll see what I can do.
Roger that.
Oh, Lesha. I didn't expect to see you here.
It seems like you know who I am, but I don't remember meeting you.
Yeah, it's not the first time that that's happened to you.
So I came here often?
Oh yeah, but it's been going on 3 years since I saw you last. My name's Betty. I manage the salon for Dr. Dunham. Sort of.
Is there a problem? Why aren't you leaving?
It's just that Dr. Dunham asked me to evacuate the kind, but I'm never gonna be able to do it. A highly valuable donor has holed herself up in there. But Wyatt's supposed to take her and the others.
You said that Wyatt was dealing with the vessels? I need to talk to him. Do you know where he is?
He's been running back and forth to get the kind to safety. I've got to get this damn vessel out before he's done.
Why can't you make the vessel come out?
All the commotion has pushed her over the brink. Or maybe she thinks she's being taken to the slaughterhouse? There's no way of knowing. She won't talk to us.
What's the slaughterhouse?
Oh, that's what the kind call the basement. That's where we take donors that have been drained by clients. Or donors that have been overused. Mr. Underwood is in charge of that.
Oh, he works here now?
Yes, he's in charge of the accounting, recycling the vessels. Really anything the doctor isn't interested in doing.
And he's very talented, I imagine.
Let's say there are a lot of deliveries, but not a lot of money coming in. If you see what I mean.
I do. A blue blood. Why don't you force her to come out?
I can't. She's locked in the injection room, and there's no way to open the door. And I'm not allowed to damage her. She's a vintage.
I can sense that you disagree.
Well, I'm supposed to deal with her, but I can't even touch her. Because she's worth too much?
What does it mean when you say she's a vintage?
They're the donors that have the strongest reaction to the Trajax injections. It gives their blood incredible character, a vintage. But when they don't get their dose, they can get out of control. This vessel flipped out and went totally paranoid.
I see.
But the SI had better not get their hands on her. Can you help me? She might listen to you.
I'd heard there was a lot of compromising stuff on us here. So I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, go ahead. And clean up anything we forgot and...
Yeah, I get it, Betty. I'll do it if I can, okay?
Fine. All right. There's a pass on the bar that'll give you staff clearance. You're gonna need it.
Thanks.
Oh, Wyatt.
Is the second convoy ready?
You're gonna have to wait just another minute.
Terrible organization
What?
as you.
Don't tell me there's a problem. Shit.
No, Betty's on it. Don't worry about it.
No? I don't want to be hanging around here. The SI could show up any minute now.
Listen, we're just waiting on the last one. She locked herself in the injection room, but we're working on getting her out. Maybe make a couple of trips to get the others to safety in the meantime.
Shit. With how much that fucking juice bag's worth? But when there's nobody else left, I won't wait around another hour. Is that clear?
Obviously.
Yes?
Are you in charge of the vessels?
Yes and no. I'm just in charge of moving them. Name's Wyatt.
Lesha.
I know. I'm gonna make a few more trips, but there's still one missing. I think Betty's having a hard time getting her to come out.
Where are you taking them?
I'm getting them to safety. Some of them are worth tons.
Okay, but before you leave, Beryl wants to see you.
What? No way.
Go see Beryl. Right now.
I... can't.
I said, go see Beryl.
I've got... orders. I can't. I've got orders. He gave me an order.
Who did?
The doctor. Dunham gave me an order. I have to get the Kine to safety.
You saw Richard? Do you know where I can find him?
In his office, downstairs. He might have left. Orders. I've already got orders.
Shit. I won't get anything else out of him. Richard already forced his mind.
Sorry, you can't hang around here.
Sorry, but I don't have the time. If the SI get here, we're...
Come on, you've got to get out of there. We've wasted enough time already.
Is that you, Betty?
No, it's Lesha.
Get out of here!
Look, I can tell you're scared, but I can help.
I don't know who to believe anymore.
They're all out to get me. I know they want to kill me.
Who are you talking about?
Them. The masters. And even those locked up in here with me. They all want me dead.
No, quite the contrary. They want to keep you safe. If you stay here, you could die.
I don't believe them anymore. They're gonna promise me Trajax to get me to leave, but they'll give me poison instead.
That's not true.
I won't open the door. Leave me alone. I won't come out.
Huh. Music. To relax the vessels. Huh. Music. To relax the vessels. No, that's not for me. No, that's not for me. Empty vessels. He must be using them for something. I've been here before. I'm sure of it. But Richard says that madness isn't an illness. But Richard says that madness isn't an illness. Richard must not be far. Richard's super old school. Apparently the pressure's right. Wow, that looks complicated.
Oh, it... Please, excuse me.
Boston Medical Center. Barrel's funneling bodies to them and lining his own pockets then. I'm not sure Hazel'd be happy to hear she's losing money like that. I get that you're busy, but...
But you decided to interrupt me anyway. Fantastic.
Wyatt isn't coming to help.
A thin blood and a coward too. We're all going to be in trouble just because he's scared. He doesn't know what he's got coming.
Wow. Well, hold on. Why are we all going to be in trouble?
Get out of here now.
What are you hiding, Beryl?
You dare?
You leave me no choice.
This is madness. What part of out do you not understand?
I'm worried you're going to make our situation worse.
What is this world coming to? I'm a member of the council. What I do is no business of yours.
The SI is breathing down our necks, so this concerns all of us.
You think I'm not aware of that, perhaps?
Then stop making us take risks just out of pride.
I'm going to choose to ignore your last remark and work on finding a solution. I won't keep you any longer.
I'm not leaving until I'm sure there's no danger with whatever you and Wyatt are up to.
What makes you think I could be hiding something so perilous?
The checks for the sale of the emptied bodies, they are made out to B&L Corp, not to Hazel, as I would have expected.
Honestly, I don't make much from it if that's what you're insinuating.
It's still stealing, isn't it?
Let's just say I'm growing her money since she doesn't have time to do it. Are we done now?
It's not just that. Now's not the time to turn down a helping hand.
If I accept your help, you can't tell anyone about it. Ever.
Yes, of course.
I'll spare you the list of consequences if you break your word.
I can imagine.
But I still think it's a bad idea. You're not the sharpest knife in the kitchen. If I let you help me, it could make matters worse. So stay out of it. Do you understand?
Why don't we ask Richard for help?
Oh, the more the merrier. No thank you.
But he could...
Do nothing at all. I already have enough problems with you on my hands.
You're incapable of trusting anyone. And you're one to talk about stability?
Yes, of course. Especially if that anyone has an imaginary child.
I know she's not real.
Oh, if I had feelings, I'd almost feel sorry for you. We've wasted enough time already. You finally managed to finish something off. My patience.
You'll regret it.
Yes, yes.
¡Qué mierda! Casi, casi. Este cabrón, no hay forma de pillarle, ¿eh?
It feels like something's missing. There's no way.
Don't touch that door. Don't you have anything better to do? That's all right. I have nothing to add.
Ugh, I can't even force it.
I told you to find Wyatt. We don't have much time.
¿Qué hostias estará tramando ese, eh? Me da mazo de curiosidad.
A storage room, huh?
Escáneres infrarrojos.
That's of no use to me right now. That's of no use to me right now. I already took a dose of Turjax. I already took a dose of Turjax. There. Now nobody can use it. Better not touch that. What could be hiding behind it?
Don't touch that door.
You almost feel like this is a rat hideout here. But it's a discreet entrance. I'm not that hungry.
Aquí no hay nada.
There. Now nobody can use it. Deneb Osborne. Boston. Jefferson Library. That's for the Hartford Warlocks, then. The hunters had better not get their hands on these addresses. This is blood, not Trajax. QK the Third. Quiet. No address. surprising. What could he be up to? The hunters had better not get their hands on these addresses. Sylvia Ortiz, Boston. 1 Nashua Street. We supply the prints too, obviously. The hunters had better not get their hands on these addresses. There. Now nobody can use it. Osborne, Boston. Jefferson Library. That's for the Hartford Warlocks, then. The hunters had better not get their hands on these addresses. Apparently the pressure's right. Yes. Juliet. That name. Why does that remind me of something? reminds me of clouds. Richard's grand idea. Injecting substances to stimulate the vessel's humors. That must be how they supply the Trajax into the injection room. A pneumatic tube system that connects with the basement, it looks like.
Sorry, but I don't have the time. If the SI get here, we're screwed.
I hope they don't show up now.
We can't stay here.
We shouldn't stay here.
Do you have a minute?
Just one.
Do you know where I can find Richard?
Dr. Dunham? I've got no idea. He told us the SI was on its way, and gave us orders to clean up as much as we could. I was too shaken up to see where he went. Sorry.
Okay. What were you supposed to do?
Destroy everything that would give the SI information about us. That's all.
Of course.
But we don't even know where to start.
What are you working on now?
Vessels that were stimulated by Dr. Dunham. I'm holding on to them until we solve an issue with the kind.
You change their emotional state?
We give them Trajax injections to trigger emotions that make them taste better.
Now I remember. That's thanks to Richard's work.
Yeah, our specialty vintages have become quite popular, so we can't up and lose them.
I believe you.
Actually, since we don't have a lot of time left, you should go see our manager at the back. She must need help.
Okay. I'll go see.
I have to cover our tracks as much as possible. Understand?
October 28, 2001. Patients 211 and 216 exhibited the first signs of intense resonance increase. Both sanguines went from low resonance to a level never before achieved. What a flavor. I must admit that even I find it hard to resist. Unfortunately, patient 211 suffered the consequences. I will continue exploring further in this direction. I feel that I am getting closer to the goal. October 28, 2001. Patients 211 and 216 exhibited the first signs of intense January 27th, 2002, 2240. I thought I was close to a major breakthrough last month, with the promising results from the new types of XXX chemical doses. Unfortunately, it seems I got ahead of myself. It appears that the dose of amphetamines that I gave them was too high. There must have been an error in my calculations. Patients H216, H217, H222, H225, and H226 were lost in the experiment. I must ask Wyatt to find new test subjects. All of this time spent preparing them, wasted. June 17, 2008. Beryl and I are going to create a blood bar of a much higher quality than I thought. I will once again be able to focus on my research and oversee the work of the members of the Chantry. Beryl and his mad ideas. Ultimately, the prince was right. The solution for hunger is in my research. If we manage to stabilize these effects in more inconspicuous containers, we will become invisible to the rest of the world. October 28.
Voy a mirar a ver cómo se hace el puzzle este. Vale, es 5, 3, 4. Seguro que es 5. 5, 3, 4. Eso se moverá. Los ficheros almacenados en el ordenador. Verás las notas de los libros. Vale, tenemos que ir a la sala del ordenador, pone. Lo he leído en portugués, ojo, Vale, durante la prueba... Eso estuvo... Aquí no pone nada. Pero vamos a mirar en otro lado. Porque igual al estar en portugués no es que haya entendido demasiado. Vampiro. Aquí parece que he encontrado una en español. Joder, otra vez en portugués. Y lo de castellano no va. Ay, de verdad. A ver, es que pone aquí. Una vez entres una Lesha, te dirá a atravesar el corredor blanco y al final del corredor tocará un cuarto con mucha cestería. Vale. Para resolver el primer enigma de esta sala, Lesha tiene que sacar los libros de una determinada orden. 5, 3, 4. Después de eso, la estantería se moverá y revelará un segundo puzzle más difícil. Vale. Es que lo he hecho en ese orden, pero no sé por qué. 5, 3, 4 era. Pues nada. 5, 3. Ahí está. Pero antes lo había movido así, ¿no? Vale, y ahora la caja de música. No entiendo. Este sí que no lo entiendo, ¿eh? Vale. Menos mal que tenemos aquí a nuestro amigo el portugués. Vale. Este está así. A ver, espérate. A ver si... Este está así. Este está así. Este está mirando para mí. Y este...
Whoa. What the... A lab? Shit. It's the SI. We've got to get the fuck out of here.
Puta madre.
Richard is no longer in the test tube phase, it would seem. This hallway.
Estos eran los sujetos de pruebas esos.
Wait. What the?
Buah, esto es rarísimo, ¿eh? Uf.
Wait, come back. Halsey! No, it can't be true. She's not real. It's all in my head.
If she wasn't real, that man wouldn't have seen her.
No, not you. You don't exist either.
If they hadn't seen her, they wouldn't have shot at her.
You disappeared. I was doing better.
Lesha, look at me. You're fine. But you have to find what you lost.
No! I won't listen to you. I didn't lose anything.
Huh. Richard has scrambled your brain so much that you don't even remember.
What are you talking about?
Who you really are, of course.
I know who I am.
Are you sure? If that's true, then tell me. Who are you looking for?
Es que no tengo nada. Joder.
No, it's not.
Say it.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's good. That's the only honest answer you can give. You don't have any idea what's going on. Because you've forgotten who you are. But you can get it back. Concentrate. You're like a jigsaw puzzle that's been broken into 1,000 scattered pieces. If you don't take the time to piece yourself back together, the rest is pointless.
But I don't have time!
You don't have a choice. Take the time you need. Please. Give yourself a chance. You're worth it.
Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't know where to start.
I can help you. Let's start from the beginning. Try to remember. What's your name?
I'm not sure.
Go on. Don't be scared.
Is my name Juliet?
No, but you're getting closer. You're not Juliet.
I've had enough of your riddles. I'll never get it.
All right. Stay calm. It'll come back to you. Let's try something else. But don't think about it too much. Trust your instincts. Say the first thing that comes to mind. All right. Who is Richard?
I don't understand. He's my sire.
Wrong.
What? You're lying.
I can't lie.
Vamos a ir para atrás, ¿eh?
Your sire.